Yeah, as you can see, it's right. I'm gonna be playing East 9 in the channel. So, what is my history with East 9? Well, I played East 8. I think that was my first ever East game. Yeah, I really loved it. It was a really good JRPG, really good. I really enjoyed. So and then I played East 9 after. I like the East 9, but you know, I didn't think it's as good as East 8, but I enjoyed it. Then I played East 6. That's the Cell Zeta, right? East 6, I think. I never finished it, but I played like 10 hours or something, and I really enjoyed it. And just fell off. I don't know. I think I lost my save or something, but anyway, I really enjoyed that. But I've been checking this game out for years, like when it announced, and I was so excited to try it. So I'm gonna start my playthrough, let's play, whatever you wanna call it, here. And this is the Nintendo Switch version. And at the same time, I can kind of showcase the game. I bet there's people who wants to see how the Switch version looks like. So this is gonna be the Switch version. So strap in, guys, and we are gonna hop into the game. So I guess just start new adventure. Nothing here. I need to change anything? I don't think. I'm just gonna go new adventure. Familiar with E series. Can I call myself familiar? I played 3 or 4 East games and only finished like 2 of them. Can I call myself familiar? Let's just speak normal. Because I don't also want it to be too easy. That's the thing. Fully fish to enjoy the whole story. Moderate level of action for those seeking action with satisfying challenge. Perfect difficulty for those familiar with the East series. I played the East 9 normal. Think. I don't know. I'm just. I don't know if you can change it later. It's satisfying challenge. I'm gonna go with hard. Let's go with hard. Well, it said like
At
people
the
with
moment of
familiar, so
birth, each of us is as free as a
push it.
bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Wonder what that means. I kind of see a little bit frame drops there. I don't know how much there's gonna be. Oh, well, we will see.
Ah, is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel.
Seems like they
Being
kept the
stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to
old
me.
voice actor. That's cool. I really dig it. Oh, I'm gonna still be silent. Okay. Don't you feel at least a little sad?
Don't you feel at least a little sad?
Oh, okay. It's voice
I'll
acted.
admit, it does kind of hurt to leave without repaying all the good that Goban's done for me. But even he started saying that I should get out there and see more of the world. That was right about the time when you invited me along on your travels.
Adel! Dogi! So this is where you two were.
Dogi.
My,
That's
I
always
never
been
dared
such a
dream
weird
I'd get
name.
to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
Yeah, don't say anything. It's gonna
I
crash
guess
soon.
this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower. That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very
Celceta
well rest on
flower.
my
Just when
heels
I was
after hearing
thinking,
that's where you two were headed.
talking about the
The prospect of
Celceta.
seeing it in its
Interesting.
natural
Okay,
habitat was
okay.
ample reason to climb aboard.
A little bit reference
Your
in
get
there.
up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as
Oh.
well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't
So
you
the
think?
events in this game are happening before Celceta. Memories of Celceta. That's interesting. I do remember what happens in that game when you land in the harbor and everything. I can see this being like before that. All clear to the southwest. Nothing sadder than they look out at duty. Shining sun and clear blue skies as far as the eye can see. Couldn't ask for a better sailing weather. If you told me back when we first met that I'd be setting out on a trip with you like this, I'd have said you were full of it. And now we're Celceta. I think it's Celceta. That's how you pronounce it? Found. Wonder what we'll find there. Whatever trouble awaits, I'm ready for it. You don't have to sound so enthusiastic about that, but whatever happens, I doubt we'll be bored. Enthusiast? Sometimes I can say that word, but sometimes, yeah, I have some trouble. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for my English sometimes. I know I'm a bit too far along in my years to be getting this excited. Life since that day, my homeland of Ys, descended to the ground. It's been like never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes come across looks so fresh and beautiful. It has me feeling as though I were a child again. Get what you mean? And in turn, I have come to understand yet another reason you set out on your journey. Who's this Dr. Flair? I don't think I know him. He seems so important. Supposed to be a Gillian waters yet. I hear they've been rife with pirates as of late. Did you and your friends come aboard at the harbor in Romalog? Rumors spoke of a mysterious island in its vicinity, blocked off by a never-ending storm. I'm just thinking. That couldn't mean the island in East 8. No. When we made Porter, the seas were calm as it could be. Perhaps it's just an unusually sunny day. The weather is quite a whimsical thing. There must be so many references I might be missing. Whoa, your hair is so red, mister. Okay, alright. You looking to strike it rich in Celzeta too. 3 cheers for the gold rush. This is our third voyage on this new route. I just hope we slip through the cracks by now. Tricky current runs through the region. You see, no need to concern yourself. If you're actually wondering why my voice is like this, I'm kinda little bit sick. So, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm still in a good condition to play some games. My voice is just a little bit low. Passengers don't have care in the world. Can't wait to get back to port and have a drink. I think it's him talking. This man seems to be ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation. Let's do it.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. So my hunch was correct.
Oh, he didn't say
This
anything.
may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
So Adolf's voice acting is kind of like pretty limited, huh? Okay.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle.
La Salle.
Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Okay. Archipelago. And and loading screen. Okay. Guess we're not gonna see the archipelago. Gulf.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters.
Okay.
It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celzeta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
I can clap in the mic. Gonna sound bad, but
Understood.
I'm
Let's make
clapping right
haste.
now. Understood. Make haste.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
I guess there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes in the beginning.
Obelia
So I
Gulf,
just
huh?
have to take a good
Sure
position
doesn't disappoint.
and watch.
That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right?
One thing I'm actually curious about, like every single East game, they always change the outlook of Doki. Why? Why is it they always change him how he looks? Idol usually looks almost the same, but I don't know why they change
Is
him.
there any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
What is it, Doki? Yeah, other boats?
Men, Prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts.
Yeah, this
Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide.
game is
Those
suddenly
who fall with valor shall be ushered into their
Assassin's
divine
Creed
kingdom.
Black Flag. I never actually finished that game, but
Now,
I know
shout
what
forth
that
the
game is
name
all
of our
about.
God!
But I really like some Norse mythology, so this is exciting.
It can't be!
Oh, pirates, okay. But are they pirates? Aren't they more like Vikings? Well, technically, they're almost the
So
same
he
thing.
did
But
hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
the interesting thing is, why did they pick this kind of team, like Nordics, Nordic countries, Nordic European countries? Why? I'm curious. Why did they pick this kind of
Right.
setting?
Thank you.
Oh?
Are we fighting?
You another one of them mercs?
Bit on the puny side, ain't he?
They always call the ruffian, and you know when they they don't want to name the enemies, they just gonna call them ruffian.
Sure you know which way to
Yeah,
hold
so
that thing,
always
little
every
fella?
game.
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
I don't think I need to.
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
All right. Let's see the combat. Is it the same? Normal attack. Lock on enemies. Okay. Okay. It's kind of slow. Is it just me? But the combat is kind of slow. Like I played the previous ones in Switch also, but damn, this is kind of slow, this combat. Okay. That went fast.
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
Rotten funk.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Sorry, ma'am. We just encountered the main character. Sorry. We didn't expect that.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Oh? I'm guessing we're not friends yet. Dispersed post time. Guarding and invading. Hold CR to guard. Which mode? Okay. That seems like this saves.
Done saying your prayers?
Okay. I don't remember there being guarding. Of course there was evade. Okay.
You're pretty skilled.
Yeah, okay. I have to try to learn the patterns.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Oh, she's like a female Thor.
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Okay, like with the hammer. Okay.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid.
Interesting. Okay, now
Princess.
she's getting serious. Princess? Okay.
I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
Um, I think you should spoil that she's a princess. I think you should get fired.
What?
I'm pretty sure she wants to hide her identity.
We
And
have
you just
already apprehended the captain.
did that.
Right this way.
Okay, I guess we're gonna see each other later.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
I love me some Doki.
Captain
Hopefully
Victor LaSalle.
he's still a
I
party
thought
member.
we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room
Boom.
you had to parley,
Just stab.
just forfeit the minute you
stab
put
him.
those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
All the Sea Force? I was thinking they're just not mere pirates, they're Vikings, but okay, they're Baltos Sea Force. Okay. They have a pretty damn awesome name. Okay. There you go, Falcom. That's a good game making company. Let's see how much the intro is gonna spoil the game. How much is gonna how much is gonna spoil the whole game? I wonder. Wonder if that guy is gonna be someone important. Hey, I recognize that music. I don't know if that's like the Adults theme music, but that was on the. It was the theme music in East 8. Very similar. It just keeps bothering me. Like all this stuff they make this high quality and stuff. Have you noticed? The sea looks so weird. Like this looks like PS2 quality sea. Like I don't really complain backgrounds or stuff. I really don't complain at all. But the sea, what the heck is that sea? Okay, but anyway, that just bothers me.
Woof, I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
I'm actually trying to think. Where is his voice actor familiar? I know from the East games it has been the same voice actor, but where
That
else?
aside, It would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
I think Doki's voice actor was also in Is 8. Voice actor of let's say, that older guy? Like that sea guy. What was his name?
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans. Well, who are you?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea, raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents.
Kidnapping.
None of it is beneath a Norman.
So they're basically like Vikings. I was right.
The Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
I guess nobody's having enough courage to stand against them.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force.
Oh, okay. That's what I
The
said.
Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
You don't really look like a character who's gonna stand against them. No offense.
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I'm sure it's not that all bad. Not all bad.
Now, Adel, though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy.
Missy.
These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe?
Well, that's for sure. There's at least lots of full-length games for
I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up
for
to
their
our
adventure.
expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne.
Sea King's Throne. That reminds me that one tale.
The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
Guessing we have to go there. We can't not look into it.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm?
This
Let 'em
guy.
chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the
This
cash,
guy.
the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
Sweet?
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners.
Daughter of the owners. Okay, Rosalind. I wonder how much role she has in
You are
this
going
game.
to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
You gave me all I could need already.
You mean that story about the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you? Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Okay, thank you, Rosalind. I
Such
hope
a
we're gonna see
capable
you.
young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel
course.
funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the
Maybe
issue
too
for us to-
convenient.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Well, we're gonna join militia.
Seems
That's
we have a few
interesting.
promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Right. Just normal saving. Okay. Rosa's lovely girl, don't you think? She's the inn's pride and joy, not to mention one of its main draws. Sounds as though you had a real stroke of bad luck, but try not to let it discourage you too much. I serve up a bowl of soup with your dinner on the house. Fish caught here in Obelia Gulf are absolutely divine. To be perfectly honest, you could do much worse than having us stay here a while. Ha ha ha. So he thinks he's funny. This guy really thinks he's funny. Hello, are you going out today? The weather's just perfect for a stroll. Yeah, I plan on taking a look around town. Great, Karnak's not that big town, but there's plenty to see. Been driving trade hub for a long time now, so we often get peddlers and foreign sheep stopping by. Who knows? They might have something interesting. They might have some interesting stories to share with you. You're in your teens too, right? Is she flirting with me already? Hee, well that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers my age around here. I hope we can get to know each other during your stay in the Karnak. Okay, she's already flirting. Alright. Alright, girl. We just met. Okay, calm down now. Calm down. Now then, I'll be excusing myself once I finish eating this. Ratche is waiting for me, so it's best I hurry home. Lucky you, having a family to go home to. Look, sorry. Shouldn't have said that after you've been through. It's alright, Cohen. I appreciate the consideration. Hello. Now how's just long going plan on keeping waiting? Ah, sorry, but my wife is out shopping. She always gets caught up in making small talk. I suppose we can take this another sign of how peacefully things have been lately. Peacefully, okay. I don't think there's any reason to explore as of yet. So I'm gonna just go outside here. Great Forest of Salsetta.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local...
Oh, come on, Doki. You're not joining our party this time?
I may just take a look
Really?
around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me.
Huh? Who was that?
Seek me.
Adel, you good?
No, just hearing random voices in my head. Everything's fine. Yes, I'm gonna say, heard a strange voice.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
They think they really think Adol is crazy.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later then.
Catch you both later, like me and the old guy, but the old guy just left, right? Flooring. Wonderful cleaning with my mind to ease.
I've got to say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
Wow, really? Not Spanish, but I Spanish. Okay.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire? Is he...
Yeah, what?
Well
is he?
spotted. I am indeed a Norman.
Norman. Could Norman be like reference? What is that tribe in the north of Europe? What was it called?
However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Are he actually trying to make them look like good guys?
Sneakety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Oh. But that was just optional cutscene. Interesting. Boom. Probably got lots of passing by. Is it terrible that I... Not that I expect any better from the Normans. They always... something. He was gonna say something racist, right? He really hates Normans. Boy, your hair is so red. You're a foreigner? You sure went out of your way to visit the crap hole of a town. You wanna see something actually worth your time? You should just go back out to sea. Can I kick this kid's ass? Been rude. Is there any worth going anywhere? Exploring or anything? I don't know. Or district.
You there, with the red hair.
Oh no.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly,
okay.
who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out,
Telling me some
they
ship
wind up
lore.
like Captain LaSalle.
Why doesn't anyone fight back?
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as
It's
long
funny
as we
they
live
say
here,
Roman
those
Empire.
brigands' word is
Not
law.
Roman, but it's Roman.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Yeah, basically, watch out. They have guns.